Hello and welcome back to I Create For You. We're going to get going on this 200 drawing prompts. The last ones we did were carousel, I always go for creepy, and voodoo doll. So my saying for the carousel is, life is a carousel. It goes up and down. All you got to do is just stay on. That was a Pharrell Williams quote. For the voodoo doll, every woman is a doll. Now, whether it's Barbie, Annabelle, or a voodoo is a roll of the dice. Okay, so today we got a Tiki idol. If we have time, we'll do number 27, which was a sugar skull. So we're going to work on this one right now. I need to get a book, if I can find one, to put under this side so I have a little, yeah, that works. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a Tiki idol. This should be interesting. My daughter and I, we used to do Polynesian dance, and they had a place up front where you would buy snacks and stuff, and or pay your dancing bill or whatever. And they had asked me if I would draw tikis on either side of their bar. So that's what I did. So this isn't too far off of what I've already drawn at one time, so shouldn't be too hard. We'll see. You always got to come up with something new. I'll just see what my brain says looks like a tiki. Oh, do you guys want to be zoomed in, maybe? Okay, this is just part of the tiki here, so I'm going to come down because this is going to be like leaves. Alrighty, and then I'll just like close these up. And I will do something like that in the middle. Man, getting a little phlegmy there. I know that's kind of gross to talk about. Let's see. Here we go. The old do one side and then try to match the other side. This could or could not work out. Let me just turn this a little bit here. Oh well, like I always say, you don't need to be perfect. I'm gonna just put some ends in here. And let's see, maybe I'll go up. And that way, try not to make these sides too hard to match up. Not too shabby. That worked out well. Do a top part of the tiki here. You know, they have like straw. So I'm just going to just make this look like a little bit like straw pieces coming up here. Doesn't really look like straw, but what the heck. this one go down here. And then we have, see that one, it's up higher, so then we do the next one down just a little bit. That in the triangle. And the last one, like I said, they're not going to be perfectly alike, but just so you get some idea, this one looks a little lower over on this side. I'm going to use this eraser. And this will be a quick fix. Oh, whoopsie. Just go straight across there. There we go. Now it's a little bit higher than what it was. And it should look a little bit better. Yep, that works. Okay, so we're working on the face. So I want to kind of do like a big old eyebrow type thing. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's go up and around. Extend out just a little bit and go down and come up. I don't know why I'm coming up short on this side, but I'll fix it so this doesn't look so bad. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm going to make these little sections here. I'm trying to make them a little bit rounded. I didn't bother counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Come down here. I think I'm going to add a few circles in here so it's not so plain. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna work on this little bit of a nose type thing here. If you hear some funny noises, my little kitty Mocha is playing with her. She plays with foam circles. So right now she's trying to get my attention because she wants me to shoot these foam circles at her. So she's making all kinds of noise down there. Sometimes she even brings them to me. In order, like, enough to say, come on now, I even went and got them for you. At least you could do is shoot them back at me. She's a silly little girl. I don't even know how she got into circles, but she does. She just brought one over at my feet. Mom, I'm here. I got the circle for you. You know what to do next. This is the thing's nose, the Tiki's nose. I'm going to put a ring on his nose. This part Looks like nose holes. I guess I should start to work on the eyeballs here. Okay. I'm gonna try to another like that. Okay. Now this here. Do a funky eyelid. There we go. And I'm just gonna come down here, right here. I'm trying to make a pattern that isn't too hard for me to replicate on the other side. See, no, something's wrong here. Let me see if I can get in there and work on this. Okay, so this came right down and went right up. Sort of like that. Okay. Now I'm going to do the eye as going here and then going, oh, I wanted to do it a different way. Sorry for all the erasing. I'll do this one first. And all the twisting and turning here. There, that's not too bad. This eyeball is just a tiny bit bigger. And it might have to do with this area here. There we go. Not too bad. Okay. Now I'm going to do the under of the eye. Bring that up. All right. Just bear with me here. Okay. Now, I shall bring a line down here, bring a line down here, and just take it to there. What the heck is that? It won't even erase. Oh well, it won't matter. All right, I'm gonna move you up this a little bit. There. I'll do a, let's see. Maybe I just do another one coming down here. All right. And see, I did the nose. I think I'll work on the mouth now. And I'll put that out there. This out here. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to bring it around here a little bit. Now remember, I'm working on the mouth, so I'm going to go out. I always chalk talk myself through things. Not usually when I'm sketching. I'm usually quiet. It's just little things that go on in my head. So I don't usually say them out loud. Okay. Now I'm going to come up, go around here, go up, and go over here. And that's the top of the mouth. That's the top lip right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring this in just a little bit here. Move you up a little bit more. And I'm going to like put a little spacer in there. Okay. And this is going to, okay, here's, I'm just doing this for myself here, as to where I want to go to. So I'm somewhat in the middle. Then I'm going to take this and go all the way up and erase that and make that a little bit better. Don't worry, I'm not a perfectionist. I just make do and adjust as I see things that don't look right. Now I'm going to do the teeth. This guy's going to have teeth. Give him a little tooth there. Big tooth here. What I should have did was started with the middle teeth. But that's all right. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to make these a little bit longer. Okay. All right. And then one on this side. Then that side one there. And this one here. And a smaller one. Okay, there's the top teeth. Now do the bottom teeth. I'm going to do one here. Okay, I want to do the middle ones here. These aren't going to be that big. Okay, and in the shadows, I'm going to give him a tongue. There's his tongue. Alrighty, we got the bottom lip, and this guy's really going to come to life once he's colored. You'll be able to tell the differences. Is there his eyes, his nose with the nose ring, his mouth, and now we'll work on his chinny chin chin. Okay. These are inward a little bit here. There we go. And then we have one more that I'm going to bring up just a little bit. See, and then I can just round it out. And connect this part. And there is our Tiki idol. I want to make these bigger, because I can. Okay, make a little one here. And then a big one here. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to add diamonds here. Oh my god, they're sucky ass diamonds, but okay. There we go. And maybe, what could we put around here? Just to more circles. Where do I want to put them at? Guess I could put them in here and here. You know what? I'm going to do this one this way, this one this way, and this one this way. Just make it a little bit different. Okay. And then we'll just make round ones right here, like this, just to make the patterns a little bit different. And there we have our Tiki man. Well, that didn't take too long, and it's not that hard. But you know what? I'm just going to stick with this one. And then our next video will be the sugar skull. This was prompt number 26. And the next one is prompt number 27, sugar skull. And we'll work on that one next. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. And when you come back, I'll have this one colored in with a little saying underneath. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you liked it. And I didn't mean to stick my thumb so close to your face there. Thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe if you haven't, because there's plenty more. We're only on number 26 and there's 200 in this book. Hopefully we'll get it done by the end of the year. We were trucking along pretty good, and then I hit a slow patch. And share if you want, and please help me. I only have 46 subscribers. I want to get to a point where I can do a live. I'm not quite sure how many that is, but I know I'm not near enough. So please put the word out there. If people like to see people draw or want to sketch along and do their own prompt book, take their own sketchbook and do the prompts that I do, I can recap what we've done so far, and you can follow along with me, or you could watch my videos and follow along, because some of them I did a double prompt in, because I was able to finish one rather quickly. Okay, I hope to see you guys and a whole lot more other people in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye until next time.